What's going on, everybody? I'm Wheels, and this is the third episode of our Vanderbilt Baseball Breakdown series. Max and I are going to take a look back at Vandy's extra innings win over Hawaii on March 1st earlier this year in what was without a doubt the Commodores' best win of the season.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Wheels. Max Herz here, Vanderbilt baseball broadcaster. But we're going to go back into the recent archives to do a breakdown and a little bit of story time on what was without a doubt the best game of the year and best win of the year for the 2020 Vanderbilt team that had some great things in their future that was cut short. It's the series finale, week 3 of the season, March 1, 2020. Vanderbilt hosting Hawaii in what was a really fun non-conference series. This is the rubber match. Wheels, roll the tape. Jake Eater's on the mound for Vandy in the military greens. He was the Sunday starter for the shortened season. Junior lefty, you guys saw him get the final outs of the College World Series. The story with him going into his junior season, whether or not he was going to be able to make it as a starter, and if he did, he was going to have a chance to really boost his MLB draft stock. He was picked in the first 105 picks, going to the Marlins, but he didn't have time to really move up on the draft board, which he could have. And what was going on with him this season was he would have a great start. He would go 4, 5, or 6, but one bad inning. And this was that inning in this start. It was the top of the third, all with 2 outs. Cole Kaler doubled, Dustin Demeter with the double here to make it 1-0 Hawaii top 3. And then a third straight 2-out single coming up next from Adam Fogel, a line drive on the next pitch. I mean, this was in a sequence of just 7 pitches, these 3 hits. So Hawaii takes a 2-0 lead, top of the third, and Jake Eater getting hit a little bit. He would end up going 5. 2 runs, 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, and a walk. But the 2 blemishes for Hawaii in that top of the third inning.
And Hawaii was looking to win the series. They split the first 2 games, so unranked Hawaii at Hawkins Field against number 2 Vanderbilt, trying to win 2 out of 3 on the road.
Yeah, Hawaii won some fans in Nashville this weekend. I mean, the Vanderbilt fan base, especially after this Sunday game, big crowd. The weather was nice. It was in the 60s, really pleasant day. I mean, the Vanderbilt fans who saw this series came out saying, we love Hawaii baseball, and Vanderbilt is planning to go back there, but that could happen in the next couple of years. How about Isaiah Thomas? Remember that name the rest of this game. Solo home run for Vandy. This is the star of the show for the Commodores. Sophomore right fielder, 2-0 pitch, 422 feet later. That one hit the bottom of the scoreboard scaffolding out in left. I think that's the longest home run I've ever seen hit to left center at Hawkins Field in my 7 years watching games there. So that cuts the deficit to 2-1 Hawaii, and Vandy will keep it going.
So now Harrison Ray is going to chop one to the left side. Third baseman's going to boot it, and he's going to reach on the E5. So Vanderbilt already won on the board in the inning, looking to tie the game down 2-1.
Yeah, Ray's got the speed, putting the pressure on the third baseman, Demeter, who was in. I remember watching that play live thinking he could have had him, but it starts the merry-go-round, errant pickoff throw over to first, and by the time anyone knows what's going on, Harry Ray's at third. That's the speed right there. Ray, the senior second baseman, they call him Harrowscene, because when he takes off, boom, pow, he's gone. Clyde the Glide.
Using his wheels to get over to third on the stolen base of second and the E1.
So that's with 1 out. He's over there now, and Carter Young, freshman shortstop, gets it to the outfield. Not deep, but Harry Ray's coming home. I mean, this seems to happen like 3 times a year with Harrison Ray, who's now moved on, undrafted free agent to the Blue Jays after graduating. Would have been drafted if the draft was 40 rounds instead of 5. He scores runs with his legs. It's unbelievable how he does it. And then Jake Eater getting out of a jam. Double play, 4-6-3, easy on the Vanderbilt infield. That'd be the final pitch that Eater threw in the top of the 5th. He went 5.
We're going to go bottom 5. Duff is going to lead off the inning. He's going to roll one to the left side. Tough play. And he's going to use his wheels and beat that out for an infield single.
Will Duff, a.k.a. the Duff Man, by the way, for my Simpsons watchers out there, he's the Duff Man, and he's from Springfield, Missouri, so that one sticks. He almost tripped over the base, and he's going to score on this double by Dom Keegan. Keegan off the monster. Vandy up 3-2. 2 good pieces of hitting there from 2 kind of underappreciated righty swingers for Vanderbilt. Will Duff was a true freshman. He got to start the series finale in a couple of those series early on. Played shortstop in high school, center field in the fall for Vandy. The reps he got were really as a DH because he wasn't 100% ready to go collegiately in the field yet, but he was really good with the bat, especially in late game situations.
And that was a 2-out double he hit to bring in the go-ahead run. So Vandy up 3-2. End of 5 now, going to the 6th. Austin Martin up with 2 outs and the bases loaded.
Yeah, we'll see what Amar can do here. He had a chance, and he's not going to be happy with that result. Certainly wouldn't have been a double play, but they only needed one out. So Martin left the bases loaded. After Vandy took the lead in the fifth, Thomas had a chance to bring in Keegan from scoring position with 2 outs and couldn't do it. So the big bats batting in big situations, lead still just 3-2. And Hawaii's got something to say about that top 7. Dinger for Matt Wong.
And that's what happens. You leave runners on base. Next thing you know, now the game is tied on a long home run leading off the top of the 7th inning. So now we got a 3-3 game.
Matt Wong is a JUCO transfer for Hawaii. Center fielder. He's hitting 9th in this game. Came in to the Rainbow Warriors from Southern Nevada. Wonder who went there. Maybe Bryce Harper. Wheels, your thoughts?
Just showing off some pop right there, deep in the air to left. So now we're going to go later in the inning, runner on base, and we're going to get a strikeout to end the inning.
Sam Leboke came on in relief after Michael Doolin gave up the homer. Both those guys are freshmen. Big strikeout for Leboke. He threw 15 2/3 innings for Vandy as a freshman. Didn't allow a run this entire season, but it's tied.
Now Nolan going to go down looking with 2nd and 3rd and 2 outs, bottom 7 to keep the game tied.
Yeah, Vandy's got the bats they want up in the big situations, but can't jump ahead for now. And then the pitching does it again.
So now they're going to have a shot to walk it off, bottom 9.
Sam Leboke, great year. How about this stat from my anonymous NL East source? Leboke in the 100th percentile for swinging strikes on his 4-seam fastball this college season.
Wow, how about that?
That is insane for a freshman. Now, Vandy, last out, bottom 9, chance to walk it off. Craziness in the outfield, but Hawaii catches it. That's Scotty Scott, and yes, that's his real name, the right fielder. If that lands, Vanderbilt wins the game with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning, but Hawaii with the miracle catch to get it to extras.
So now top 10, bases loaded, 2 outs, Brown on the mound, Wong in the batter's box, and he's going to chase one inside. Looked like a breaking ball to end the inning.
Yeah, Tyler Brown really struggled early in this season and was going to be Vanderbilt's closer all the way. But he was good in his 1 inning in this game, and it was his 2nd time pitching on the weekend, too. Slider looked like it was going to hit him, and it ended up in the strike zone.
So now bottom 10, Young going to ground out to the right side and send this one to the 11th inning, and a lot happened in the 11th.
Yeah, Commodores go down in order bottom 10, and then they go to the man they call the White Eagle, Eric Kaiser, junior right-handed pitcher on the mound, just his 6th college appearance and 3rd of the season. But he, in his previous outing, had faced 6 guys, struck them all out, all 6, and ended up on Pitching Ninja. This time he pitched well, but had some defensive issues behind him. That's Cooper Davis in left field. Probably should have had that one, setting Hawaii up to take the lead.
And they're going to give him an error there in the corner. So now 2nd and 3rd for Hawaii in the top of the 11th with only 1 man out.
Correct scoring by my man Andy Pate, calling that one an error. I'm going to agree. So the infield's in. This is with 1 out. Vanderbilt a chance to get the man at the plate, and they got exactly what they wanted, but Carter Young a little bit short on the throw. That's another one of those freshman moments in the field for Vanderbilt. They have a lot of freshmen on the field. Carter Young is going to play basically every pitch of his Vanderbilt career at shortstop the next 3 years, but that's one that he definitely wants back. So Hawaii takes the lead on another play where Vanderbilt really should have had an out.
Now they're going to look to build on that lead. Still only 1 man out in the inning, runner on 3rd. And they're going to play a little small ball, get that run in on a sac fly to center. So now it's 5-3 Hawaii, 2 outs and a runner on 1st, top 11.
Yeah, Alex Beza hit that one well, but again, Eric Kaiser does his job. Trades an out for a run, but now with the bases loaded, gets the strike 3. So Kaiser survives. They call him the White Eagle because he flies when he does the triple jump. He got that name in 8th grade from one of his friend's dads, but the White Eagle keeps it going. They play a big loud screech when he gets a strikeout. He was going to have a role for Vandy this season. Unfortunately, we did not get to see that play out, and he signed as an undrafted free agent with the New York Mets.
So now bottom 11, Cooper Davis doing what he does best, getting on base, bringing the tying run to the plate for the Commodores, down by 2, bottom 11.
And who else would you want? You got your leadoff man leading off, down 2, first pitch of the inning, splits the 4-hole. I mean, if you wanted to bunt, he probably could have gotten on that way too. And he's going to 2nd.
Yeah, wild pitch there, which takes you no shot of the double play now with the runner on 2nd.
So this is Duff at the plate.
And that's going to be the first out of the inning. Pop up, shallow right field, and a little bit easier for the second baseman this time.
Yeah, not able to move him up. The pitcher this inning is Carter Lowen. Vanderbilt saw him the day before, too. All cutters in this game, and Vanderbilt started to see it well. Here's Austin Martin going up the middle. Second baseman probably could have had it. Once it gets into center, Davis scores easily. 1-run game. Maybe your best base runner in Martin now represents the tying run over at first with the cleanup man, Ty Duvall, coming up. And Vanderbilt with the big answer. Vanderbilt wasn't always great on offense this year, but they answered quickly here. They had to do it one more time. Ty Duvall, did he? Did he? Opposite end of the notch, deepest part of the park. And Tyler Best actually underestimated that liner. But that's the second out. Vanderbilt's down to their last out. Tying runs at first, winning runs at the plate. And it's Dom Keegan who had that double off the monster earlier.
So now Vandy, they're going to test it a little bit with Martin on first. They're going to send him low pitch, throw to second, and he's in there with a stolen base, tying run now in scoring position.
Yeah, I love the call. I think that is called from the dugout. Sometimes you'll see players like Martin go on their own for Vandy, but I think that was called. And then Keegan works the walk. He was down 0-2, then saw 4 straight balls. So first and second, tying runs at second, winning runs at first. Isaiah Thomas, who had that giant home run earlier in the game, coming to the plate. There was a big mound visit in between, too. So the dust was really settling here.
2-0 pitch. Lifted to left center and deep. Best going back. Deep. Gone! Vandy boys win it! Isaiah Thomas, a walk-off 3-run dinger!
For those who were fans of Vanderbilt last year as well, they celebrated this win harder than they celebrated advancing to the College World Series in 2019. It was so funny because everyone last year was talking. I mean, this was a big talking point after Vanderbilt beat Duke in Game 3, same time of day, same day of the week, same uniform, same field. The celebration was pretty tepid. I mean, they knew they were going to go. They knew there was more to win. And then the majority of that team graduates, the majority of the contributors graduate, and then the young team celebrates a non-conference series win like it's a College World Series title. And I think that's great. That's what this team was made to do. And even Austin Martin, who was arguably the best player on the national championship team, is right there in the middle of it with the big mane of hair. But what a game. I mean, we should have kept going. It's really a shame that we didn't get to see more of this Vanderbilt team this year, Wheels, but I assume you agree that this was the game of the year. This was fun.
Game of the year, win of the year for the Doors. In extras, walk-off 3-run shot, down by 1 with 2 outs and 2 on. It's tough to beat that. And that'll do it for the 3rd episode of our Vanderbilt Baseball Breakdown series. Let me know in the comments what type of video you like better, the shorter kind of breakdown or a full game video. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely make sure to like and subscribe. There was no on-screen score bug for the game, so I had to make my own for all 34 clips in this video. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in the next one.